for CKF at least. And so let's get to it. What comes with the knife? You get a bunch of junk. A lot of fun stuff and toys. Nice badge, stickers, warranty card, and the knife serial number. Ooh, some money. That's fun. Stamp. And extra hardware in true CKF fashion. All that extra hardware. This is actually the original clip. I already swapped out the clip. So nobody's here for these like extra stuff. People are here for this. For the knife. And it just barely fits inside this bag. Ooh la la. It's so beautiful. Got your cloth and your nice bag to store it in. Okay, so let's go over the dimensions of this exciting knife. Overall length, let's whip this sucker out. Overall length, we're looking at 9.72 inches, which is about 24.7 centimeters, and blade length 4.29 inch. Wow, that's quite long.
That's what she said.
10.9 centimeters. Blade thickness 0.16 inch, which is about 4 millimeters. Blade material, this happens to be the 20 CV. They come in M390, 20 CV, and then later on there will be an S90 variation. So you better sign up for the emails if you're interested in that. It's definitely a limited run, so pay attention to what is available out there. Continue on. Blade finish. They say it's a stone wash, but you know what? It looks like a kind of a media blast. You got a media blast and you got some sand grinds in there. Very beautiful, very custom looking, and they're doing a great job with that. And so continue on. Handle length 5.43 inch, which is about 13.8 centimeters. Handle thickness 0.57 inch, which is about the 14.6 centimeters. Handle material, we got titanium. They state the hardware as zirconium. The extra hardware that comes in, it looks like it's titanium. They are in satin finish, so if you wanted to swap and change the look of your Decepticon Tano, you can do that. It also comes with it looks like a regular titanium pivot collar, and stock is a titanium clip. So I already swapped this out. This is a Timascus clip. These are Timascus collars on both sides. It is beautiful on both sides. All right, so let's continue on. The weight, quite a little bit hefty at 6.53 ounce, which is about 185 grams. That is quite heavy, but for this size knife and all those material on it, it's actually quite light. This you would expect, I think, almost around probably a 9 ounce, but they have all the milling work done. So I feel like they reduced the weight by that. It is a flipper. It shoots out very nicely. And the drop, ooh, yes. Drop action is very nice. So this is Alexey Konygin design. He is a Russian knife maker. He's been with CKF for a long time. He has a lot of designs. I'm gonna say maybe kooky designs, but it's very genius. I love his designs. Maybe I love like dead birds or some kind of bird stuff, bird skeleton. Let me go compare it to some other knives. Okay, another bird knife. This is more of a production knife. Elijah Isham, so almost quite the same size. Also a lot of milling work on this. This one definitely feels more custom. This definitely feels more. Let's compare it to the Decepticon 4, which is definitely more EDC friendly and smaller. And a lot of people have a bench-made bug out, so let's compare that with it. Let's see. Oh, quite much larger than a bench-made bug out. So it's not 100% EDC friendly. So let's just start with it. Go through all the cons and go through all the pros of this knife. That is so exciting. Okay, price, you can say, let's say price is a con. I know for a lot of people, $970 minus your discount is going to be quite expensive for a lot of people. You can even say any knife over $100 is going to be quite expensive if you're just using a knife as a knife. Let's say the design could be a con for you. It could be polarizing. You might not like it. You might like something more simpler. And what else? Maybe you don't like the size, very Russian, and so you have a bigger size to carry in your pocket with a little bit more weight. So that's something to consider. So let's go into the pros. The pros about this knife. Let me just start rebutting all the stuff that I was talking about, the price. So I think the price is a pro. I think the price is a pro because you go through Alexey's custom knives. They go for like several thousands, maybe even like $3,000 for his knife. So this is much cheaper to own one of his designs, and this looks like a custom knife. It doesn't look like a production knife. So what you have is like a custom knife, just like the brand is labeled, for much cheaper. So this is what, it's quite exciting about CKF. If you already know about it. So, and another thing to say is that I think the original design, from when I knew CKF from the beginning, I think a lot of people knew from CKF from the Decepticon 1. This is the Decepticon 5, Tano for 5, which is like the 5th iteration. So they've been doing it for quite a while. And so I think a lot of people knew CKF from that first Decepticon 1, and I think that was around 1,000 or something. So you're looking at around the same price, but the difference in design and the execution is mind-blowing. And so that's what's great. I think it's what you get from, like they have to do all the design, the CAD work, and like the prototypes and stuff like that, and then all the mill parts, and then they got to finish the mill parts, and you have exotic materials. You got like Damascus, zirconium, titanium, and this super steel with it. You're looking at a lot of good stuff that you're getting for your price. And not only that, if you think about even further, you can think about from your purchase price that this is all the PayPal fees, the international shipping to your door. I can't say enough how great CKF is for international buyers, people out of the States. You're looking at normally when they ship you to the door, it just gets to your door. Whatever price you pay, it's just out the door price. You're not looking at extra shipping, and usually it'll just pass through the custom duties. No problem, none of those extra charges. So you save a lot of money by buying from CKF. All right. So I really think for the price, honestly, can I just say as well? I think for the price, if this didn't have those exotic parts like the Damascus clips and the pivot collar, I honestly think people would still buy it. It will still sell out. And every time this gets released, they release a little bit more. They always sell out. So you better sign up for the email notification if you're really interested in this knife. I really feel like it would sell out for that. And you can buy like Shiragoros for like $1,000, and they're not using any exotic materials. I really thought that if they wanted to, I don't want to give them like too many bad advice, bad for the consumer, and they could have actually sold these Damascus as like an upgrade kit for like 150 or more. Who knows? Because there are third-party like Instagram and other kind of maker who make custom Damascus clips for other knives, and they charge like $150 just for that Damascus clip. So I view it as you're getting all these exotic parts with it. I see all the extra parts that come with all these extra parts. If in case you have to like strip a screw for whatever reason, you probably wouldn't, but you have all these extra stuff that comes with it. I feel like it is a good value. I think the price is super fair. So that's my rebuttal about the price. I think the price is actually a pro. The design, I can understand why people might not like this design. I can see with that argument. I don't know if I can argue that much, but I think for the design, I think at least people can appreciate the execution of the knife. People can appreciate the fit and finish of it. So even if you don't like it, you maybe like you see some kind of architectural bridge or building, and you might say, I don't like it. But actually, you might look and say, maybe I appreciate at least the engineering aspect of designing something like this. And it's more options out there. It's better for the knife people. Okay, the size. The size. Is it a pro? Maybe you're getting more knife for your money. It's just one way to look at it. It's still practical. So the knife edge is practical. Actually, if you clamp down and wanted to redo the blade, you could. So yeah, it's not a crazy design if you actually look at it. So yeah, not completely crazy. So and the weight for the size is pretty good. So action as well as another pro, superb. Like I mentioned before, look at it drop. Awesome. Shoots out like lightning, drops like butter. I don't know. Smooth as butter. Okay, so in conclusion, I love this knife. Just try to wrap this sucker up. This is a this model is like a brand show off. This is like a CKF showing off what they can do. You know, what the milling, what kind of designs they can execute, and they execute it flawlessly. I took it down. I look with the very OCD eyes and trying to look for some kind of mistake in it. And if I had a small mistake, you know, I would have just let it go, but it had zero mistakes. It is flawless. It came flawless from, and so I think it's amazing. This is kind of like their flagship model. I view it as their sort of CKF flagship model because it's one of the designs that really got them, you know, awareness inside the knife community, in the knife world. It's definitely an alpha male type of knife, which is, you know, Russians are very alpha male. I must break you. And it's part of their like culture thing. So it has that Russian DNA in it. So you're not going to escape from that. So definitely very Russian. Okay, so CKF is definitely on a roll for 2019, and they have more knives coming out. I saw a Rotten design knife as well, so you should check out their IG. You should sign up for their IG, and you can sign up for my IG, where I'll leak out whatever kind of video, a little hint of what video I'm releasing next. And sign up for the IG, sign up for the email notifications. It doesn't hurt. And then you can see, I mean, but let me just warn you, may get hooked, because ever since I've been buying CK knives, I've been keep going back. I've been trying to trim back on knives purchases because they're quite expensive purchases, but I can't help myself. This is like limited edition, limited run, and it's too unique. It's too amazing. I think it is actually awesome. So thanks for watching, and you can subscribe and like and stuff like that. That's the free stuff you can do to show your appreciation to the channel, because I do it for free, and that's my motivation. That's what feeds my ego, or whatever you want to call it. So thanks for watching again. See you next time.